Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the cards for the 4th and the 5th of February 2017. The cards for the weekend. Sorry they're a little bit late going up today, but I had a lie-in. That's it. I'm not going to make up any excuses. I did. I had some strange things happen through the night. I'll not go into them massively, but I was protected. There was some strange things happened. Not that nice, but they were cool. It was also it was actually quite funny when it happened. But then I fell back asleep, and about 4 o'clock this morning, my phone was lying next to me. And about 4 o'clock this morning, my phone just started playing music so loud, louder than what my phone ever normally works. It was a song that I don't particularly like. It was a song by John Legend. It wasn't somebody that I ever listened to. I then frantically tried to turn it off, and there was no applications open. So I don't know why it played. I don't know what the message was that it was playing, but it was quite strange. So I sort of said, right, okay, Spirit, you've kept me awake all night, so I'm gonna have a bit of a lie-in. So that's why the cards are late. Right, okay, I'll get straight onto them. Um, the card for Saturday, the first card, the tarot, I absolutely love this. I'm really loving this deck. It's been really good reading from them this week because I'm starting to get a real feel for them as well. And the card is the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands, it's about new beginnings. It's like a spark of creativity. It's a fantastic card. And within this card, there was just so much to look at. So this is talking, like I say, it's like this spark of inspiration, something gone off in your mind. And what this card is saying is it is now time to take action in order to pursue your dreams. So it's not just a time of sitting thinking about it or whatever. This is a time of now actually going forward. So, like I say, this is for the weekend, but the energies usually go a little bit either way. But this is talking about your creative intuition as well. It signifies new life. And what I found interesting with this is if we have a look, there's like a pine cone on the top of that wand. Now, the first thing I was drawn to is the pineal gland. The pineal gland is often referred to as like a pine cone. And our pineal gland is where we connect to spirit. It's the seat of our soul. And it's where our intuition comes through us. So again, this is verifying that, this is listen to your intuition at this time, because I really feel your intuition is wanting you to actually go and pursue your dreams and all of this. But there's always a creative feel around the Ace of Wands as well. And what I'm getting in there is it's like open your mind, because we see these like sort of these sparks, this light coming from it here. So this is saying like open your mind, open yourself up to a new way of thinking. Once your pineal gland is opened, this is when, like I say, you start to connect to spirit. Your intuition becomes a lot higher. There's a lot of things out there. People say fluoride and stuff like that actually numbs your pineal gland. It calcifies it. So, that is basically to keep us dumb, I think. Whereas this is saying, no, open it. You can do a lot of meditations on it. So it's like opening your third eye. This is what it's saying. So, I feel your third eye is opening, or it is already open. So it's saying, listen to it. Within this card as well, we have a nest here with eggs in. Now, we all know that them eggs are going to hatch. So again, it's about a newness. You might have kept them nurtured, kept them protected there, and now they are going to hatch, and this is going to actually form new life as well. There's cherry blossom as well within this card. I really like this. There's daisies as well, and I always say daisies make me happy. So, I like the daisies in it. But there's cherry blossom here. And within Japan, cherry blossom is linked with sort of the samurai warrior as well, And the cherry blossom tree is very, very strong and very rigid, but the flowers that it produces are very soft and delicate and beautiful. And this sort of looks at the samurai as well. Yes, they were fearless, but they had a massive integrity. There was a huge respect around there, and there was a lot of honor. So this is what this is saying. Use those as your tools. Use your pineal gland, your intuition. you know be use your integrity, use your respect, and honor whatever it is that you are dreaming about, because if you don't honor your dreams, then nobody else is ever going to either. We've also got the playing cards here, and the ace of clubs and stuff like that. And this is like, play your cards right. You've got your hand. Be careful how you play this hand that you're dealt, because there's a lot of potential coming in with this. I mean, we've got, I think these are crystals as well here. There's the eye, like I say, there's the third eye. So this is all about having all of the tools at your disposal, but using your practical ones alongside your sort of spiritual ones as well. And by merging the two, this is when you will be able to go on this new beginning. This sort of, you will be able to grasp this creative feel, and you will actually sort of start to go with this fire that's burning in your belly and telling you what you should do. Because if we all have dreams, but we need to start the movement in actually to head towards them as well. Like, if you want a best-selling book, you've got to sit down and write first. So it's not like just, oh yeah, dreaming, one day this will happen. Nobody's going to knock at the door and do that for you. So it's look at what your dreams are, and then see what action you can actually implement to get you on the path to pursue them. So, like I say, a beautiful card. We've also got, it's a bit like a maypole here as well. And if we have a look, all of the ribbons that are coming out of it are all of the colors of the chakras as well. So this is saying, like, be aligned. Once you are aligned, this is it. This is when you are stronger. This is when, the potential is coming in, where you can actually get what you want. You can. Dreams do come true, but it's sort of like, when you believe it, that is when you will see it. People are like, usually, oh yeah, when I see it, then I'll believe it. But it's not. When you believe that this can happen, and you keep that belief in your dreams, that is when they will happen. So this is what this is saying, and the maypole as well also indicates fertility. So it's, something's growing there. The seed's being planted, it's growing, and it's now time to take action. So what I'm hearing with this is, like, I'm hearing just go for it. But if we have a look there, they've just alerted me to that. Look at all the yellows there. This is power. This is your personal power, standing in your power. We've got the reds and the oranges there. So this is your bottom chakras, feeling secure in what you want to do, letting your emotions take over you, and knowing that you are powerful enough to pursue this. It's sort of like a breakthrough moment, if that makes sense. So any idea, any passion you have, think about what makes you passionate. Think about what gets that blood, going in your body. Think about, what inspires you, and actually go after that. So an absolutely fabulous feeling with today's tarot card. So then the Osho card we have is success here. And this is like a feeling, you can be on top of the world if you want. If you have a look, this guy is riding this tiger. He's in top of the world. It's success. He has made it, and he is only going to make it when he actually takes the action, that this card is saying. There's celebrations around this. So what this is saying, Spirit are saying to you here, go after what you want. There will be success at the end of it. There will be. Sixes are always, I like sixes, because sixes come after the struggles that we've had with the fives, so sixes are like, yeah, you've been to battle and you've come back. It's like, throw me to the wolves and I will come back leading the pack. And this is what it's saying. He is fearless. He has tackled whatever he had to tackle, and he has come back victorious, and Spirit and the world are celebrating with this. So, like I say, there's a happiness coming in with this. There's like a joy. There's like, there's sorry, they're just bringing, I don't know why they're bringing that story in, but this is like, if you have a look, his arms are outstretched to receive everything that he's going to get. They've just brought it into me there, and I don't know why, but it is quite a funny story. And it's George Best, who, if those of you don't know it, he was a a fantastic English footballer, very, very talented, but sadly plagued by the demon drink. He had a lot of issues himself, and he was once talking about his life, and here at the time he was engaged to Miss World, you know, the most beautiful girl in the world. He'd been to the casino and apparently he'd won, and he'd won all of this money, and you know, drinking champagne, you know, living this party lifestyle. And he said he was in this hotel. He said he'd thrown all the money all over. He's got Miss World lying on the bed, and the porter comes to bring food or whatever. And when he opens the door, he looks at him and he's like, "Mr. Best, where did it all go wrong?" He says, "I'm like looking with all this, you know." And sorry, that's what just came in with this. It's like, right, okay, my wildest dreams can come true. So I really feel that is what this is coming out with, you know. I don't feel this is necessarily money or what. I feel this is feeling successful in yourself, pursuing your dreams, going after them, and spirit are saying, you know, they will be a success, and you will be a success as well. That they're highlighting there. The Colette Baron Reed card that comes with this is breathe, but it's in the protection position. Um, and you know what this card is saying is don't not do. That was what came in. Don't not do. Grammatically, absolutely terrible from spirit, but don't not do. So this is talking about don't put off. You know, it might get a bit overwhelming, you know, and like I say, the person in this has just, they've sort of gone into meditation and just stayed there, you know. So this is not about the thinking. All of the thinking has been done. This is about the action, you know, and it's like, go out, breathe. You know, what we need to realize here is our breath is so precious. We have so many breaths within a day, and we do not want to waste them. You know, it means that we are alive. And when we are no longer breathing, when we can no longer breathe, then it's too late to pursue our dreams. So this card is saying, do it. Do it now, you know, just go for it. There is success. There is nothing to be worried about. Tap into your intuition. Tap into all of this creative potential that you have, because there is a new beginning and there is new life coming. You will be successful at it. You know, you can have the life of your dreams. All you need to do is believe it and actually start taking action to get yourself on the path to get there. And you need to stop not starting. That's coming in. So like I say, real action cards coming in for Saturday. I love them ones. There's great energy coming in with them ones. So then we go to Sunday, and the tarot card here that we've got is strength. Now, the beautiful, beautiful card here, and quite a lot of symbolism in it. I mean, we have cherry blossom again, you know, which again, like I said, this is the warrior, you know, and we have the fire burning in the belly there. We have the horseshoe, which symbolizes good luck. We have the infinity symbol, which means, you know, this is something. This is something spiritually guided. This is connected. The infinity. There is no beginning. There is no end. You know, this goes on forever. And if we have a look at this card, we see the lady there, and it's like she is trying to tame that lion. You know, this is talking about her strength. If we have a look, she has cuts on her face there, but she is still lying next to that lion, and she's still naked, and she is vulnerable here. You know, now the lion looks a little bit in pain there, and you know, this is because this is how he's been conditioned to be. You know, a lion roars, and this is what you should do, and a lion should be fierce, you know. And the growl usually comes from a form of to protect yourself. You know, that is why animals do that. That's why animals growl at you, to protect them. It's not because they want to attack you. They will only attack if they feel threatened. So, you know, he is sort of conditioned. I'm meant to be this fierce lion, and I'm meant to growl at you, and I'm not meant to let you close. Yet all of this woman is doing, you know, is she is showing bravery, and she is offering comfort to this lion, even though he is roaring, you know. And that takes a lot of guts, really. You know, she's probably stronger and braver than the lion there, because to actually do that in sort of the face of fear, she is staring fear at the face, staring fear in the face. And this is because she's practicing mindfulness. She is aware of what's going on, you know. Now, when I looked at this card, what I got, I mean, sorry, the alerting me to there to the scratches. This doesn't mean she got strong easily. She wasn't just born strong. She actually had cuts and grazes and wounds and everything like that. So she's been to battle on numerous occasions, and this is where she has found her strength. And this is what has made her fearless, you know. And she now has faith and trust in herself with this. So that is why she can tackle this fierce lion and just offer comfort and love to it, you know. And that is being very, very brave. Now, when I looked at this card as well, like I say, because these are a new deck, you know, I haven't had a chance to go right through them yet. So each day, this is when I'm learning them, and there's a lot coming through with them. So what I got when I looked at this card is Beauty and the Beast. You know, can you remember the old story, Beauty and the Beast? And she was sent away to live with this horrible, nasty beast who nobody liked, and you know, he made her a slave and all of that. But really, this, you know, he was actually a very loving man that had been turned into a beast, you know, through conditioning. I'm sure somebody, I don't know what the actual story is, but there was some reason how he'd been turned into a beast. Sorry, I can't remember that. But like I say, you know, by her showing love and kindness when he was being fierce, this actually softened his heart, and then he turned into the person that he was all along, you know. But she didn't show fear in that. She just went along, and she was her. And then what happened was they were both able to support each other. So like I say, there's a beautiful, beautiful card, this, and it's talking about, you know, strength and about just, like I say, taming the lion. Don't be scared of anything, you know. It's when we are scared, we mentioned this yesterday, it keeps us in fear and it keeps us closed off. And if we are going to live our dreams and succeed like this, we need to put any fear away, you know, because this is telling you you are stronger. Once you start to show your vulnerability, then you will find that there is support there for you as well. If you are just growling at everybody that comes near you, they're probably going to keep away, because not everybody is as brave as this girl. So, like I say, once you face your fear, once you realize that there is nothing to be scared of, this is when you can become vulnerable, and this is when you will receive the love and the support and the comfort that's actually there, you know. So this is about it actually. Sorry, I'm just seeing what they're getting. They're bringing something in there, and it's that shows real strength. That's what they're saying. By being vulnerable, that is actually showing how strong you are, by keeping your heart open, you know, and by sort of showing up, um, and yeah, showing your vulnerable side, you know, even if you are hurt, and showing that, even if you are a little bit scared, actually showing that actually takes a lot of strength to do that. Okay, that was nice. So right, okay, we go on to the Osho card for this and for Sunday, and this is 6 again, and this is the burden. Now, I mentioned before 6s come after 5s after the struggles. I wasn't aware there that it was another 6. Um, and this card isn't very nice if we have a look at that, you know. I mean, that person there is, they're worn out, you know. And what I get straight away with this is this cockerel, and it's like, this is a wake up call, you know. You need to put your burdens down, because if you are still carrying burdens, you cannot actually then pursue your dreams like it is in this one. What this card is saying is you are worn out through carrying others. If we have a look at this guy, you know, there is somebody on his back. They're all lovely clothed and everything. He is actually worn out. This person is dictating, you go that way, you go that way. When I'm looking at that finger, it sort of looks like it's remind me, you know, on the Wizard of Oz, the witch, the horrible green witch on that, you know. And she is dictating, you know. There's like I say, there's power in this, there's control in this, and it's like, you know, right, okay, go and climb that mountain. There's clouds up above. It's not a good place, you know. And often when we take the burdens of others, when we desperately try to please others and do what they want us to do rather than what we want us to do, we eventually become bogged down and we become tired. And the fight that this card is showing us that you have in you, this strength and this fight, you know, to actually get on the road to pursue your dreams, a lot of times when we are carrying others, you know, this is when, or when we are burdened by others, this is when this fight in us actually goes and we feel that we have no fight left. We always have fight left. There is always that little bit, always that little bit. And what this card is saying is that you have your own mountains to conquer. You have your own dreams to fulfill, you know, and you will never have the energy to pursue them until you release these burdens and the expectations that are placed on your shoulders by others. You know, these are not yours. It is not your job to carry other people. They need to take responsibility for themselves. Everybody is responsible for themselves. So this is saying that if you carry on in this dark mind place, you know, where you know you're not happy, you know you're worn out. I mean, look at that guy there. Do you know what I mean? He's absolutely exhausted. And it's saying by allowing others to dictate your path and tell you where to go and what you should do, you know, you are going to end up crumbling. You are going to end up crumbling. So what you need to do is you need to stand up straight. You need to throw that person off your back. You know, it's like they say monkeys on my back, isn't it? You know, and I've said before, I love the term, like, not my circus, not my monkeys, you know. And when you have monkeys on your back, this is because people are piling. And what happens is you can't stand up straight. You can't actually see your dreams because you are bent down looking at the ground. So by throwing this person off their back, by throwing these burdens away, by having this wake-up call, they can stand up straight again. They can see the path to their dreams and they can actively pursue it because they are strong enough to do that. So then we have the Colette Baron Reid card, and great card with this as well. And this is the card of regeneration, and it's in the normal position. It's not in the protection position. And what this is saying is that something that you thought was dead, something that you thought was gone, has the chance to be revived here, you know, but in a more authentic and a stronger form. So you may have seen that you failed at something or you've lost something, but now it's like there's a power coming back into it, like a resurgence I'm getting, you know, like a rebirth as well. And this is saying to step into this new, more powerful life, you know, because your destiny, this is saying, it's like destiny can be fulfilled in many wondrous ways. And, you know, this is sort of talking about there's birth after death, there's love after loss, you know. It's also saying that if you think that you may have failed at something, you've never failed. You cannot fail. You just find different ways to do stuff. The only time that you actually will fail, and it is guaranteed, and I guarantee you, you will fail, is when you stop trying, you know. So that is it. That is the only time you fail. Because if something doesn't go the way you want it to, you look at the reason why and think, right, okay, I need to make changes. And then you put them in. So you just find you could fail 10 times, but really all you've done is just found 10 different ways of doing something. And eventually you will get that right. Now, when I'm looking at this card, it's so, I hope that comes across in there. This is like, it's like lava, and it's like this is about to erupt. Now, this is fantastic. Whenever I meditate to connect, I always imagine roots going down from my feet into the center of the earth, cracking through the earth's core, and they go to this pulsating crystal in the middle of the earth. I wrap my roots around that and I draw up. And this is what I do. I draw up that energy and I draw up that strength, and I feel it coming through my feet, through my knees, through my hips, through my body and everything. And this is when I feel energized. You know, this is when I connect to spirit, when my roots are deep, deep rooted, you know, and I am connected to the earth. And, you know, this is what this is talking about. It's drawn on the earth's energy. If we notice on this one, we mention that this is the pineal gland. So when I meditate, like I say, I do this. but then I also bring stuff down. So it's merging. And this is what I feel this card is really, really saying. By getting rooted, by getting grounded, by getting rooted in your truth, by connecting to spirit, because look, we have all of this magicalness and, all of these lovely sparkles. And by doing this, this tree that once looked dead is actually starting to sprout flowers. Now, these flowers are blue. Blue is all about our throat chakra. So this is about expressing our needs. It's about talking. It's about communication as well, And like I say, it's like there's sort of, I don't want to say meteor storm here, but it's like a star storm. That's what I'm getting. But it's clearing the air. So there's an illumination here, So it's what's being buried is actually sort of resprouting in a very clear clarity. I feel purity as well. There's a there's a beautiful feeling with this. So like I say, I really feel within these cards um for Sunday, we have the strength. So this is saying, yes, she's been through battle, but she is now fearless, and she is ready to tackle whatever. She's ready to go on the path of her dreams. She is ready to put any burdens down as well, of anybody that is carrying her, any expectations that have been put on her, anything that is wearing her out or stopping her from actually pursuing this road to her dreams. And like I say, there's this rebirth, there's this renewal. It's like it's something coming alive again. I think this could be you. This could be suddenly feeling powerful again. And I really feel that because of this, the Ace of Wands, because of this creative inspiration, because of this sudden light bulb moment, this breakthrough moment, and because of the belief that there is success in it at the end of it as well, I feel this is sort of it. It's like I'm getting like renewed hope here. Renewed hope. Dreams do come true. Dream a little dream. They're talking a lot about dreams and things like that. So yeah, I feel the message with these is don't let your dreams die. That's it. Your dreams haven't died. Your dreams are still there. You just need to inject some life back into them. Give your dreams the kiss of life, they've just said, and this is when I feel you will feel energized. You will feel this. You will feel powerful and you will feel strong because you are. You may be a little bit worn out at the moment, but like I say, get rid of those burdens, get rid of what is actually piled on your back. And once you do that, that is the only card within the deck that within this reading that I feel is some sort of not warning, but it's advice. Wake up. That's it. It's time to wake up and and to see your dreams again. We don't just have our dreams in our dreams. Our dreams can become reality. So I hope you like those. They were fantastic cards. I really liked them. Yeah, that's put me in a good mood for the weekend. So if anybody would like a reading with me, please get in touch via either my website or my Facebook page. There is a book now button on there. There's been people getting in touch regarding readings, and I do Skype, I do phone, I do Facebook Messenger, and I do email. So whichever it is that you want, I can sort that out. Please remember the time difference. I am in the UK, so if you're sending me a message at 4 o'clock in the morning, it's not that I'm not responding, it's that I'm actually asleep, and I will when my working day starts, So, like I say, there's been a few messages from people in other places in the world, and it's like, why have you not contacted me back? And it's like, because I was asleep, So, yeah, so please be aware of the time difference. I'm on Greenwich Mean Time. But apart from that, have a fabulous weekend. There's some really good energy here. you know, be strong and be fearless and, you know, believe in your dreams as well. Okay? Sat now.